Hello, Cheeseheads, and welcome to the Cheeseman Podcast. This is Brendan, your host for the show. Joining me also is Franco. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. Very excited to be speaking to the one Sandro.
Yeah.
Exactly. We are delighted to be joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the beast himself, Sandro. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. How are you?
Yeah, thank you, guys. I'm happy to speak with you guys and to speak a little bit of my time, my brilliant time, my beautiful time in Tottenham. That it's for me, it's a pleasure.
Oh, it was a pleasure to have you, Sandro. Definitely.
Thank you,
we enjoyed those years very much. Where are you now? You're in Portugal at the moment.
Yes, I'm in Lisbon. A little bit, 50 minutes from Lisbon.
Okay.
Maybe I will live here to be closer to Tottenham. You know, Lisbon. I can go to see Tottenham.
Have you been to the new stadium yet?
No, I won't, because when we are playing, we don't have time. You know.
Yeah.
And I have two kids with the family. It's very difficult, but I want to go soon as I can. But now with the COVID, it's
difficult.
It's very important, yeah.
Okay. When the stadium opens, you can come and sit next to me. I promise.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Just on that, Sandro, are you aware how popular you are with Spurs fans? Like, obviously back then, but still now. Do you know how popular you are?
Oh, man. I know that when I was there, you know, I feel when I was playing, man, I feel the fans with me, you know. And for me, it was my perfect moment in football when I was there. It was my dream. So yeah, I feel happy, man.
Yeah. Well, you started your career at Internacional in Porto Alegre, coming through the youth academy, and you're a key part of that 2010 Copa Libertadores winning team. For those who don't know, the Libertadores is like the South American equivalent of the Champions League. And you'd agreed to join Spurs during that run to the final. I mean, what was that like, knowing that you were about to leave for Europe, but also being part of such an important period in the history of Internacional?
Yes, that moment was very, very difficult in one hand, because I always play with the pressure that if we lose this game, I go to Europe. I leave International without that big thing, you know, because Libertadores from us from Brazil, South America is like wow. And I don't want to leave International without that trophy, you know. And I wanted so much leave International with the trophy, you know. And it's always on my mind, man, we're gonna win. I don't care, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna leave International with the trophy, with the Copa Libertadores. And I put this pressure on me, you know. I put this pressure on me because I couldn't think in another way, saying like, come on, Sandro, if you lose, you lose, but you're gonna go to Tottenham, you know. Don't care. No, but I think in another side, you know. I think, man, I'm gonna win, and International did a lot for me. So I do my best, and I will leave that trophy here, and I go to Spurs in the Champions League, you know. So it was very good for me, you know. And every game we won, and we keep on going, and the feeling, wow, man, it's so close, the Libertadores. So when it was the final, wow, I said, man, it's my day. Come on.
Excellent. And so the move to Tottenham, Brendan always, when we talk about Brazil and Tottenham and how well known Tottenham are in Brazil, he says that when he first came to Brazil, nobody knew who Tottenham were.
Yeah.
So did you know what sort of club you were joining?
Of course, when the deal came, footballers knows teams, you know, and Tottenham from Premier League, wow. because in Brazil, in that time, even now, it's on TV all the time, the Premier League, all the time. So sometimes people watch more Premier League than Brasileirão. I'm saying on TV, like sometimes is early or sometimes is like 10, 11. You take a seat to see, you know, because it's the best league and everybody knows. So I watch Tottenham even more after when I knew the proposal. So and sometime was a bit before my training. So I arrived in international and was in TV, Tottenham against City, and I joke with my friends. So guys, look where I can go, look where I will play. So easy, my friend.
And I guess Aurelio Gomez was at Tottenham, and when you joined, you became close friends. And so, did you speak to him before you joined?
No, I didn't speak with him, but I have a good history to tell you.
Okay.
Because when I was kid, my team was Cruzeiro. That team that Gomez come in and he won a lot of trophy.
Yeah.
And I support him, and you know.
Okay.
And one day, I went to see the Cruzeiro against Gama in Brasilia, in my city, on that time, and I was taking a ball. You know, I don't know how can I say it in English. When you are out of the pitch, just taking a ball to give the players.
Oh,
ball boy, yeah.
Sorry.
Was very close to Gomez, and I was giving him balls, you know.
Okay.
And when I arrived in Tottenham, I said that to Gomez, I was in that game, and I was your fan, man, and it's brilliant to be here with you to play with you because you was my hero, and it started like that. So Gomez is a great man. So the relationship was amazing. He helped me a lot. When Harry Knapp shouts on me, Sandro, and I know what's not a great thing. And Gomez said, Sandro, don't worry, man. He didn't say nothing. You know, he just
relax. Yeah,
relax, man. He he said, no, son, maybe you do this thing, but don't worry, he don't shout a lot on you.
Because that's it. When you joined Tottenham, you were very young still, really.
Yes.
And I guess Gomez was towards the end of his career and was experienced. He'd been playing in Europe for a while, hadn't he? So that's good. He looks after you. I remember on social media, you were always having dinner together and things.
Yeah. I was his baby.
Wicked. On the subject of the move to London, there were other Brazilians playing in London at the time. So you had Ramirez at Chelsea.
Yeah.
You had David Luiz, I think, and Alex. So was it good for you to have sort of other Brazilians in the city, even if they weren't at Tottenham? Did you mix with the other Brazilians in London at the time?
We was a family, Brandon. We meet each other. We go to the restaurant together. We like birthday. We celebrate together. We was family, really. Everybody helped each other because we was in national team as well. So we go together for the national team. We meet each other. We do some barbecue.
Brendan loves a barbecue.
I was going to ask this later, but who, like, of the Spurs, of the non-Brazilian Spurs players, was any of them good at barbecue? Or was it just the Brazilians that knew how to do churrasco? Or did anyone embrace the churrasco, the barbecue?
Gomez. Yeah,
he's Brazilian. Any British? They did Peter Crouch or David Bentley. Any of those guys? Were they any good? Or was it just Gomez and yourself?
No, just us. Yeah, we we invite the players, for the barbecue. One day I invite Dawson, Huddlestone, and they came and just say, "Wow, son, what this is?" They say, "This is normal, my friend. This is normal. Just eat, don't stop, son." But it comes all the time, man. I'm full. I said, "Man, come on, you can do it. Go."
Their first churrascaria experience at Casa de Sandro. Amazing.
Yeah.
So you made your debut for us against Arsenal, surprisingly enough. The result wasn't a great one, though. But do you remember your debut for Spurs?
Of course, man. Of course. Oh, my debut. I have to tell you the history on that game. When the time finished, the normal time.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the extra time, man. 100%, because I didn't understand, So I was dead on the second half. I was dead. Nobody said, "Sandro, save your energy."
No.
I didn't understand, and when they finished the game, I say, because we finished like 1-1 or 0-0, something like that.
Yeah.
1-1, no?
Yeah.
And I say, yeah, great, man. My first game against Arsenal, great performance from me. I think I did well. Draw, it's fine. It's fine. And man, everybody after said, "Come on, guys, come on, let's go. I said, "Come on, what? Come on, finish, no?" And the guy said, "No, extra time." And I said, "Oh my God, I was dead, man. I was dead."
Yeah, that's difficult. Did you kind of realise the importance of the game? Because although it was a League Cup game, it was Arsenal. Did you sort of feel the fact that it was a derby?
Yes, I knew. I knew it was a. I feel the game. I feel the fans. My first game, I was excited.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm a kind of player that prefer the big games. I prefer to give big games. So because I'm in Brazil, we grow up with the big games. So when I knew was Arsenal, I say, man, it's an opportunity for me.
You talk about the big games, and the goals you scored were against the big teams, right? You scored against Chelsea. You scored an amazing goal against Manchester United as well.
Yes, man.
So you saved your shooting boots for the big teams.
Yes, man. I save energy,
But how did it feel? How did it feel to score goals against sort of Manchester, the biggest team in probably the world at the time? When
I arrived in London, I dream already playing Tottenham, When I was in Brazil, I was dreaming already playing with a white and blue shirt. And I dream about scoring goals, with Tottenham. And man, my first goal was away, I scored my first goal from Chelsea and my second one against Fulham. And I always think, man, I have to score in White Hart Lane, man. Yeah. Come on. Where is my goal? Where is my dream? And the time passed and I didn't score. And I say, come on, man. I have to score. And that day, man, the ball came. Dembele passed me the ball and I go through. And I said, come on, I think I'm in good position to shoot. And I try. And that was a brilliant goal.
It was a beauty. Yeah. It was tweeted recently by the couple because it was your birthday last week. So happy birthday for last week.
Thank you.
It was the club obviously sent you a happy birthday message on their socials.
I love it.
They showed that goal.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it was perfect for me because like I said to you, I was dreaming about this goal and came like that. Even in my dreams, wasn't beautiful like that.
We all dream of scoring goals like that, Sandro. But, you know, as a defensive midfielder, maybe not so often, no?
Yeah, but it was a special moment.
Yeah.
You played under Harry Redknapp, obviously, and one of the qualities that Harry has, I'd say, as a manager was that it looked like the team spirit was really good. The players were very close. Was that the case? Was it really a good group of players at the time that everyone sort of got on relatively well?
Yeah, we was a family, to be fair. Even those players that arrived, everybody like came and talked, tried to help. I remember when I first came, and Dawson, Huddlestone, Jenas, everybody like
Ledley was there still.
Ledley was there. Kawoka, man, Rose. Everybody tried to help me, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Tottenham so much, because everybody helps me. Everybody's open everything for me, like for me to feel at home, you know. So that feeling comes every day, you know. Oh, such a nice guys, such a nice fans, beautiful club. So that's why the relationship with the club was perfect.
In that squad, Sandro, I remember back in that period, social media was starting to become popular, and you were big on Instagram. Yeah. And you know, there was footage of you doing your kung fu in the changing rooms, playing guitar, riding horses with the cowboy hat, and so you were quite a character for so young. It seemed like you were one of the main voices in the changing room. But who else in that sort of Tottenham team at the time did you kind of get on really well with?
Yes, man. Like you said, when in that time, that period. Social media just start.
Yeah.
I remember we didn't have Instagram. Instagram just came that period. So I was in Facebook. I was big on Twitter. So and was in Tottenham. Everybody started. I like to play. I like to have fun with the players, you know.
Yeah.
And I always put something and I play with my guitar. So I think because of that, the fans say, nice, this guy is nice, huh?
Yeah, no, you were a character. I think that was it. A lot of footballers are they don't like to give too much. They can seem quite boring, and you seem like a real character.
Was my life, you know. And I put some small thing, you know, and was me. I was like that. I was close with everybody. Just it's true with the crowd. I love to play with him. Even I didn't understand, because when I first came, I didn't understand a lot.
Yeah.
So I was just laughing, man. I was so happy. I just laugh with everybody. He's very funny. Crouch is very funny.
Yeah.
He's on the shower. He starts to dance when I say, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah.
What, doing the robot in the shower?
The robot, yeah. Sometimes look.
He has his own podcast now. He speaks a lot about you. He has his own podcast now. I don't know if you know the Peter Crouch podcast through the BBC. And he always talks about you and about the atmosphere with you. And he clearly liked you a lot.
Yeah, man. Me too. First of all, when I arrived, I was son of Peter Crouch. So everybody knows Peter Crouch.
Mm.
And I say, man, when I first met him, I said, man, what the fuck? And I'm thinking, man, with Bale was great. We laugh with Modric also, with Defo, like I said to you, with everybody.
Yeah.
But Bale always liked to play with me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to joke.
Yeah, he likes to joke a lot. I have to come back, and I have to give a hug on everybody.
Yeah.
Especially in the guys that is working outside indoors, like physios with the kind of the guys that help us every day.
Yeah.
I didn't say bye for anybody. I'm stupid,
Why was that?
No, because like I said to you, football is very don't stop, and I have to get training. I have to move house, and I have to pack my things. And I'm very focused, and so I go. I have to do other things.
Yeah.
And of course, I came one day to watch Tottenham, but was away. It was Tottenham against Watford. So in Watford, I watched Tottenham. I really cry, and I say, why, why? But I never come back to the training ground or even in the stadium.
No?
But I think I go one day. I'm not putting pressure on me. One day will come and I go. Maybe the guys will let me come in. No,
you'll be welcomed with open arms.
If not, I will jump. I will pass over.
jump the barriers.
I will run with the security. Run, come on.
So, Sandro, you mentioned some of the players that joined, and very shortly after you joined, the club signed Van der Vaart as well. So you had Van der Vaart, Modric, a young Bale, Defoe, Ledley. Yeah. So when you joined in the Champions League season, it was a really amazing team to play with, wasn't it? So sort of who were your standout players at that time?
Man, I looked to myself, and when I was in training, I said, man, I'm shit, huh? I'm shit. Yes, really, because great players.
Yeah.
Great players. And I look to the midfielders and I say, never I will play on that team. Never.
Really? I guess you had like Jenas, Palacios, Modric, those players.
Yeah, that Huddlestone was on fire, man. And I said, never. I go back to Brazil. But every day I put my life on training. I put everything. And every day I was listening to new things. I was learning. So it came fast. But because, like I said to you, because everybody was nice to me, everybody wants to help me. But that team, that squad was very, very big, very good squad. And I signed, I think was the same day or a little bit before Van der Vaart.
Yeah.
And I think we came together to sign shirts and on the first day. And I say, and I look at him and I say, come on, he just signed, me too. So what I'm doing here? They just signed Van der Vaart. Yes, big player, and I was part of it, and I feel a big player as well.
But I mean, you slowly made your way into that team and were playing more and more. But then the games where you really made an impression for everybody, the world maybe, was against Milan in the Champions League, because those two games you were phenomenal, really good. The Italians, they're famed for their defensive approach to the game, and you were there with, I guess it was Gattuso.
Like I said to you, I like the big games, and I was a little bit sad because I wasn't playing a lot.
Yeah,
and I knock the gaffer doors.
Yeah.
And I said, give me some minutes, give me more minutes. I know it's a great players, I know, but I can help a little bit more. So give me a little bit of time for me to show, because otherwise I'm never going to show you.
Yeah.
If you don't give me a good games, if you don't give me a little bit more time, I never gonna show you. On training, it's fine, but the thing is on the big games.
Yeah.
And I spoke to the Harry, and he said, yeah, well, let's see. and I remember was before that talk. No, after that talk, we was training to go to play against Sunderland.
Mm-hmm.
And was I don't know, 3 days before I talked with Harry, and he said, "Yes, Sandro, maybe you're gonna play this game against Sunderland." And I say, "Wow." And he said that. I say, "Okay, maybe I'm gonna play 30 minutes or 20 minutes." He put me to play from the start 11.
Yeah.
And I feel, it's now my turn. Yeah, and then I played very well. I played very well. We won 2-1, I think. And the last goal, I think I take the ball and I give to, I don't know, Defo or some other players, and this player crossed the ball, and I think was one player that doesn't keep the ball, and after Cruncher take the ball and put a very good goal. Yeah. And I did a tackle, so was good for me. And after the game, Harry speak with me. He said, very, very good game, congratulations. And I said, okay. And after that game was Milan game, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, I did a good game, but I never gonna play Champions League, man. It's my first game on the Champions League. My first game that I go to Champions League. So, and okay, I didn't know if he gonna put me, but I was feeling happy already because I played. And before the game, he said, "Sandro, you're gonna play." And I say, "Wow, man, I get Milan away from home, Champions League. Wow, man, what a opportunity for me."
Yeah.
And I was ready. And after the game started, and I was feeling relaxed. I was feeling happy. I always feel happy, you know. I always feel. I feel, of course, I feel my belly a little bit, you know. But I always take another hand opportunity for me. Yeah. That's nice for me. I'm happy, and let's do it. So was like that, and the game was perfect. It starts the atmosphere. Gattuso very
hostile. Hostile, I think. Yeah.
So, and we was confidence. Everybody was confident. So we play even without. I think this game was without Modric, without Bale, and we was very, very good on the game.
Mm.
You got man of the match. I think, was it the second game against Milan you were man of the match? Or
the home game, yeah. Played very well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The first game was very good for me. Like, I think I did I take the ball from one player and I passed to, I think, Modric, and Modric passed to Leno.
Yeah.
And after Leno cross to Peter Crouch. So I was happy with the game, and even more in the second game. The second game I was everywhere. Like I knew it was a good game for me, you know.
Yeah.
There's a funny story from that as well. The day after the home game against Milan, Jamie Weir from Sky Sports News interviewed Harry, and he sent this guy. I don't know if the clip's going to work.
So Spurs' first ever season in the Champions League, round of 16, drawn against AC Milan, famously out at the San Siro. Aaron Lennon gets the ball, turns on the afterburners, beats 3 or 4 men, squares it for Crouchy, 1-0 win. Gennaro Gattuso going nuts on the touchline, Joe Jordan taking his glasses off and squaring up to him. Famous win. Home leg back at White Hart Lane, ground out a goalless draw, but the star man that night was Sandro. He was absolutely sensational. Brilliant. Through to the quarterfinals, first year ever in the Champions League. Next morning I go to the Spurs training ground and I'm sitting down interviewing Harry, and just before the interview starts I say to him, I'll tell you what, Harry, Sandro was fantastic last night. Absolutely everywhere. Brilliant. Sandra, he says, nah, Sandra, she couldn't beat us, He said, nah, she had to stay home and look after the dogs. I said, no, Sandro, Harry. Oh, Sandro. Yeah, absolutely terrific. Yeah, terrific.
So was Harry really like that? Did he seem like he sometimes didn't really understand what was going on?
Yeah. Harry is like that. Yeah. And he when he wants to shout me, he's like that. Sandra! I just remember when I do something stupid and he say, Sandra! I guess you remember my goal against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Man, it was a fantastic goal, and he was shouting on me. Sandro,
yeah, you went to celebrate, and he's going, "Get back, get back and defend."
What are you doing? Come back!
Brilliant.
Come back.
So, what was it like? You played under Redknapp, and then Villas-Boas comes in.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had a very good language. The language was the same, but he seemed like a very different manager to Harry.
Yeah. Villas-Boas he talks more. He prepared the training on his own, because sometimes Harry just turns on just with the whistle,
Okay.
But no, Villas-Boas was when we arrived. Villas-Boas was already in the field, like doing his things, prepared the training session.
Yeah,
it was more talking. He talked with everybody. He's a new kind of manager.
So what, more tactical, would you say?
Yes, I will say not. I'm not saying that Harry wasn't, but Harry, I think Harry used more his mind, his talk, his personality,
Yeah.
to say to take more from in the mind, talking. He was very angry, He wasn't afraid of taking decision, He was, I'm Harry, I'm a good coach, so you have to do that. If you don't do that, I will take you out. I don't care about you. And it was more about this, And Villas-Boas was more gentleman, He talks, he do his thing, but was more like gentleman,
Yeah, I think there was always an idea that Harry wasn't really too hot on tactics, but a lot of people say that's not true. He was. He just, like you say, he was maybe more about confidence and getting the best out of his players.
Yeah, he was. If Harry doesn't have that, he never gonna arrive where he arrived. So, and I was very happy to arrive there with Harry. Harry teach me a lot of things, after I went with him to QPR, so I like Harry. Harry was my first coach in England. Was the guy that ask for me to come. And one day I want to say thank you for him, to speak a little bit more with him.
Yeah.
Because it's part of my history, you know, and I think he's a great man.
Yeah. So were the players sad when he left? Because it's obviously sad when any manager leaves. But it seemed like some fans were very sad to see Harry leave.
Yeah, that in that year it was not for Harry, it was for the players. Because we was very good on the beginning of the season when we drop a lot in the end, you know, we drop a lot. Like this season. Yeah. And then we was fourth in the league, and after Chelsea won the Champions League, and then man, how can Chelsea won against Bayern? Is so unlucky for us, you know.
Yeah.
And I think because of it, Harry was kicked off, you know, because we was not in the Champions League, just because of it. Yeah. Because if Tottenham was in Champions League, Harry was there next season.
Yeah.
The next season was AVB's first, was also the breakout season for Bale, when he sort of became into himself and became that world class top player. And he's come back to the club this season. One of our podders, the caller, just wants to know what was it like, sort of seeing the development of Bale to become that sort of world class player.
Wow. First of all, I want to talk when I first came, when I saw Bale, first training. I say, man, what is this, man? What this guy can do, man? He can run, he can dribble, he can shoot, he can head. He do everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this player is amazing. Wow. And then I start to see more and more. And like you said, in that year, Bale did everything for us, you know, everything. He take the ball sometimes at 50 minutes from the end. He take the balls. Okay, you're gonna score, and he take the ball, run, shoot, go. Or even in a free kick, you're gonna free kick, and was very, very good for everybody to see Bale in that level, you know, because he was feeling like, I'm the man. Just pass me the ball. And after he went to the amazing, one of the best clubs in the world, and we was happy for him, you know, like happening with Modric also. Everybody was happy for him to go. Was a little bit of sad, you know, because we create a very good team. And after the boys go, and it's difficult for the team, you know, because you are with this player 2-3 years, and after to another player comes, it's take time.
Yeah, I mean, you did play with Dembele as well, and Dembele then went on to have a very good career at Spurs.
Wow.
Was he a great player in training as well?
Mamma mia. when Modric went away, everybody was asking, my friend, what we gonna do now?
Yeah,
because Modric is Modric, you know. He's so good. He's amazing. I said to everybody, tell me about some players. They said, man, Modric. Sometime I did a shit pass, and he controlled like I did a good pass, you know. I say, oh, thanks, Modric. because some players, let me tell you one thing. Because some players, when you pass the ball, some players, they even one good ball, the players doesn't understand, you know, and he don't go for it. When you play with the great players, you pass a shit ball, and the guys control and takes out and put a good pass, and your shit pass comes a good pass, you know.
Yeah.
And this helps a lot because I couldn't do a shit pass, and another player take the ball and score the goal, you know. And with Modric, no, he's so intelligent. He's so good on the ball and control the ball, you know.
Yeah.
He controls the ball like he hold the ball fantastic. And when he went away, everybody was saying, now it's very, very difficult to put another player in the same level. And Dembele just came and say, man, don't worry. Don't worry. Sandro, don't worry. I'm Dembele, don't worry. And Dembele came and I say, man, wow, it's the same. Or even he was scoring goals. He was helping the forwards, helping the center backs, and I was very, very happy. And the relationship with him was my best moment.
Yeah,
I was one of the best players from Premier League, defense midfielder.
Yeah.
And I was very happy, and I was very confident as well.
You were probably the best, if not certainly one of the best, if not the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League at that. And that was sort of around 2012-13, when you were in the team regular, that you cemented your place.
No, I take my shirt and I say, this is mine, my friend. Mine.
It was very sadly, you had the knee injury against QPR, which was devastating, obviously for you, but for the fans as well. Would you mind going into? Did you know at the time that it was bad, the injury?
Yes, I knew straight away. I knew. If you saw the pictures, I was very frustrated. Was very painful. So yeah. I take my knee and I say, "Oh man, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone." And even now, when I put on Google and I put my name and that period comes interview after the operation, man, I look very bad. My mind, I was like on the depression, you know, and I look at today and I say, man, you was very, very sad.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Because I knew, I spoke with my mom and I say, Mom, not now. Not now. Because my best moment, my opportunity to do what I came here to do, you know, because I suffered a lot. Now it's my place. Now it's my moment. And happened that. And I said, why? And why? And I knew I was, my friend, one guy in that moment to pass me. In that moment, it was very, very difficult. Very difficult. I knew that, you know. Everybody comes and I say, man, what the fuck? Go away. Otherwise, I'm going to kick you. and the operation came and changed a little bit, you know, a little bit, of course.
So did you not speak to Ledley? Because Ledley had a very similar situation with, you know, he had a knee injury and then he struggled for seasons after that. So did he give you some advice maybe?
No, I didn't speak with Ledley a lot. But if I tell you one thing, Tottenham knew how treat him, how can treat me, you know, how can treat me, how can take the best from me, you know, even after the operation, because everybody knows my knee, and and the physiotherapy helped me a lot. The medical staff, they know Sandro can do just a little bit today. Like Ledley, when I first came, he trained just one before the game or 2 days, like very short. When I go out from Tottenham, nobody knows my body. So they ask me more. So wasn't ready, wasn't ready for because after the operation, change everything, change everything, and you have to be clever, to take the best from the player that he already had such a big operation. So I have to treat him another way to have more of this daily. So Tottenham did this very well with me, because after my operation, I played very well. After I scored that goal was after the operation.
Yeah.
So, and then when you go out, I don't know, the coach doesn't know you. The coach think you are lazy. The medical staff doesn't know you. Doesn't know if you are talking seriously, or you just want to be on physiotherapy, to do nothing. And Tottenham, everybody knows me. Everybody knows my reputation. Everybody knows how I do, because sometimes when I get injured, and I was asking, man, let me go to the field. Let me go to the field. So everybody hold me, because I'm like that. I love to play, so let me play. And for me, it was very difficult when I left Tottenham, just about this kind of things,
Yeah. So when you left Tottenham, why did you leave? Did you want to, or was it that the club said that you wouldn't be playing anymore?
No, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I did one interview before, years ago, saying the truth, what's happened. And one negotiation came with a big money. So I wanted to leave because was in that moment, it was a little bit heavy for me, because I just fight with the team Sherwood, and I wasn't in not a good moment. I was angry, and when you are angry, you do stupid things,
Yeah.
And I was angry, and I said, no, man, I want to go, because it's a big money. So this club will play Champions League, so I go. And negotiation not go through.
Right.
And I did a mess with Tottenham. I did a mess because I played the game like stupid things. Like I didn't want to train. I did and the negotiation doesn't go through, and I was there, and Pochettino was a little bit angry with me, because Sandro, you don't want to train. You don't. What are you doing, man? I say, man, I'm going. I want to go out, and I saw the situation. Very, very difficult situation, because I didn't want to train, and I didn't leave. So for me, it was wow. Now the things change. Now the coach doesn't like me, because my way was very bad. So now I need to go somewhere.
Yeah. So what did it start with Tim Sherwood? You didn't get on with him when he came in as manager?
I like it him. So, but we fight one day because his interview and.
I'm glad about that, Sandro, because I think Spurs fans didn't like his interview either.
Yeah, man. And it starts with that interview, you know. I was sad and it's stupid things, man. Because how can you be sad because one guy comes and talk bad about you? I don't know, man. Some things happen that you. When I first came in QPR, some players there said, "My friend, what are you doing here? You are Sandro from Tottenham. What are you doing here?" And I say, "Man, what the fuck?" Yeah, seriously, some because I did a mess, and after I say, "Oh, I need to go out," and Harry calls me and I say, "Yeah, I can go," but I did a mess. I knew that, but life is like that. If you do a shit, you're gonna suffer for it. And I suffer a lot because seeing football is very difficult, because if you do a shit thing, football not gonna wait for you, you know. Football will keep moving. And so I did one thing wrong. I did a wrong thing, and football doesn't allow me to come back. No, because I started to go to little clubs, because big clubs can help you. Like I said to you, everybody there is a top players. So everybody helps each other. So sometimes when you are in not good teams, the players will play just for himself, you know, and that's very difficult for a midfielder. Midfielder needs to have a great team, because if you don't have a great team, you're gonna. Sometimes I play better football in QPR. Some games, amazing games.
Yeah.
But we lose 3-1.
It's difficult.
We lose. Nobody wanna talk about me. Everybody will talk about another midfielder that scored a goal. But the game, I play better. I play much better. But football is like that, my friend. I say to you, if I was in a good club, I stay there smoking cigarettes. Easy. No, easy. I'm saying because I feel my body. I know. Easy, my friend. Easy.
Yeah.
But football is like that. You take your decision, and it's like that. And I want to cry.
Well, it's great to see your smile. Like you came back to Brazil. You had spells in Italy and Turkey, but your most recent team was here in Brazil. Was that enjoyable? Were you happy to be back in Brazil, playing here? Was it a good experience for you?
Yeah, it was a good experience. I wanted to come back to Brazil, even to show my family, to show my friends that I'm in a good condition. I'm young and I can still play, you know. And but like I said to you, my club in Brazil was Goiás, and Goiás was not in a good timing. Like I said to you, it's not in a good timing. In Brazil is very difficult. Football is very different. There it's you have two powerful guys on the club. So there you have, it's like nobody knows who is the boss. You say one thing, another one say no, it's wrong. They fight against each other, and we are in the middle of the mess. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult because in Brazil also in Goiás was a president changing president, and is more like a fight. Who is coming next? Who is going to be the next president? Political things, and you don't think about this in football, but it's political things in football, and we are in the middle, and they said, "Oh, it's your fault. No, it's yours. No, it's the players' fault. You don't bring players, man." And what is in the bad moment for me? And like I said to you, I was in the middle, and this doesn't help me. But I'm happy because I went and I knew, and Brazil is level. It's very very low level. Organization, everything, man.
Yeah, it's very pitch, fragmented.
Yeah, pitch. We're gonna play. If the pitch is not good, my friend, for me, because I play amazing pitch. If I don't play in the good pitch, so it's not the same. Yeah. It's not the same. Difficult. They don't put water in the pitch. So when you play in the amazing level, when you go down to play in the low level, it's very hard. You can't because the players doesn't understand you. The players doesn't understand you. Nobody understands you. So I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
You're in Lisbon now. Are you looking at maybe joining up with Super Jan at Benfica, or what's the are you? Because you're 32. You're not old. You've got plenty of miles still in you. You've got some years still to play. Is that the challenge to maybe go for a Portuguese team?
Yes. I wanted to play here. I wanted to play here. I want to be closer to my family. To my kids. My wife is from here. I want to take my kids to school. I wanted another life, and if I have some club here, will be amazing for me because I feel good, man. I feel good. But like I said to you, I need a team that organization, organize.
Yeah.
Pitch good, everything good, and now I know I can show.
Well, Sandro, there's definitely a place in the Spurs squad for you at the moment. We could do with somebody really hard tackling in the centre of midfield.
Come on, man.
We need you.
Come on, man.
I'm going to get down to the stadium tomorrow. I'm going to petition. Get Sandro back, please, just for the end of the season.
Man, please, just for me to take balls from the guys, like.
Yeah, be the ball boy again.
Ball boy again, yeah.
Listen, I think I talk on behalf of all Spurs fans to say, we cherish the moments where you played for us, and you would always be welcome back there with open arms. You're a definite fan favourite, and we're always eternally appreciative for what you did for the club.
Man, I'm a Spurs fan. Seriously, I like to go to watch. Tottenham for me. To be fair, I don't feel like what I feel from international. I don't feel what I feel for Tottenham. Tottenham. Yeah. I don't know. I won trophies, very good trophies in Inter, but I don't feel, man. I don't feel the same.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Really, I don't know. Because I think it's because the way you open arms for me, because the league is the top league. I know my best moment in football was in Tottenham.
Yeah.
The way everything happened, I think because of that,
Yeah.
And is in my heart. It's in my heart. So I can't say why. I can't. I don't know. It's just it. Yeah. It's just it.
Your time there was special, it seems, and we all feel that. One of our listeners was sort of sent in that question, was like, do you feel like your time was special at Spurs? Because we certainly do feel it. We felt a connection with you as a player.
Yeah.
It's special. It's special time. When you have a special time on your life, you're never gonna forget. So it's in that way. Yeah. And I want to be part of Tottenham. I want to be part of Tottenham. I want to go. I want to stay closer. Stay closer, because when you feel that feeling, you have to enjoy, because it's true. You have to enjoy true things. True things. So I want to live at that. I want to go. I want to watch. I want to drink. I want to celebrate. I want to go to the training room, to the change room. I want to speak with the guys.
Yeah,
that's kind of things, that can bring me some memories from before.
Yeah. I'm sure you'd be welcome.
Just one final question before we wrap up. It's a very quick one from James from Coys.com. Which was your favourite goal, the Chelsea goal or the Man United goal?
Yeah, the both goals was amazing, but I will take the Manchester United one.
Yeah, that was my favourite
because it was a powerful. No, because was the beast, like the beast. I take the ball and I don't care. I go and I take 1, 2, and I gonna shoot, and was a beautiful shot, and I think was the best Tottenham against Manchester United goal. I think
in a long time. Yeah,
it's up there for sure, because it was what we called top bins as well. It nestled right in the corner, like I said, the power, precision, just had everything. It's a beauty.
Yeah.
As with other feature pods that we've held, to thank Sandro for his time with us, we will be donating in his name to the Favela Food Fund that I'm involved with here in Brazil. So thank you on behalf of the residents of the Morro do Coroa Favela. Sandro, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. I'm here.
We've loved it, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Send a hello for every single fans of Tottenham, and I want to say thank you again. Thank you to love me. Thank you to help me in that period of my life. One thing, good thing. When I was injured, when I suffered that operation, my friend, every single fans helped me a lot with message, with Sandro. We are waiting for you. We're gonna pass this together. My friend was like that. How can you don't love such a good connections? I love it.
Yeah.
So, and I come back and I did it. So, and when I left, also everybody sent me lot of messages. Sandro, why, my friend? Why? And that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody.
No problem. I mean, I can agree that I went to nearly every single game, home, away, in Europe, all of that time when you were at Spurs. And I loved you. You were one of my favourite players. And I was very sad as well to see you leave. So, yeah, from the bottom of all Spurs fans' heart, thank you for the times. And thank you for this interview, Sandro. It's been brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandro.
Thank you.
Ellie, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, man.